All right, everyone. So, this is going to be my first video ever on YouTube. And I've been planning to do this for at least 6 to 8 months now. And so, the idea for creating this channel is to take a random email, an email that I have received, an email that someone else have submitted for the rewrite, and an email that I just randomly find on the internet. The goal is to take those emails and rewrite them as best as we can. The idea is to just let you see over my shoulders about my entire process of writing an email. And although I'm not going to be writing the perfect email because I wouldn't have a lot of time about doing the research on the industry of the email, I'm just going to try to wrap it up in less than 7 minutes. That's going to be the time benchmark for me. And so before we just keep yapping about what this is going to be all about, let's just get to the real meat. So today we have this email that I personally wrote a year ago. This was when I was working with a podcast creation companies. In this case, our target audience were marketing agencies, and I was just reaching out on behalf of a podcast creation agency that I was working with. So when you see the email, the very first thing that instantly sticks out is that well, the email doesn't start with a great first line. I mean, you can say that it's good enough, but good enough doesn't cut it nowadays. You have to stand out, you have to make it a little bit more specific, a little bit more personalized or relevant. Although it does sound relevant, but it's not personalized at all. So, that is the first thing we are going to be changing about it. Next thing you see, the idea, I was still good at writing emails at that time. So as you can see, I didn't miss out on any important element of writing a cold email. So you see, I just wanted to create a kind of situation where they are against their competitors and they are seeing themselves in a better light than their competitors. So I just wanted to create that scenario and show it to them, and then I was going to tell them how that's going to be beneficial for them. So, and after all that was out of the way, I just pitched my service with my favorite segue, which is now I'm not really sure. But although this email is good enough, it helped me book 4 to 5 meetings in a month. I am going to try to rewrite it, and then we'll see where we get. Okay, so before we start rewriting, I just want to answer 4 questions right up front. The first is going to be intent. What intent would we be using to reach out to the prospect? Okay, so intent means anything that we noticed about them or their company online which relates to the problem or the solution that we are providing. Okay, so the intent could be, let's just take one right off the top of my head. Let's say that they are posting consistently on social media, which means they are interested in building their company brand. Okay, that is going to be our intent. The problem is that everyone is posting on social media. Okay, that's the problem, and it's hard standing out from the crowd. Okay, third point, the pain is because the market is too saturated. That's the pain, and the solution is that we help you stand out by No, the solution should be for them. It must not be something that we are giving to them. So, podcast creation, not many companies are doing it. Well, yeah, now we have at least the raw materials that we need to get started on rewriting the email. So let's just do this. The framework that we would be using is observation, challenge statement, solution, case study, CTA. Let's just mention the observation first. So what we observed about them was that they have been consistently posting on social media. So, hey Swang, saw your teams. So now I have mentioned the observation. It's time to get into the challenge statement because observation enough is not going to cut it. You have to mention the challenge and then make them feel that the challenge is real. It's not something that I made up. It's something that already exists into the way they are doing things. Okay, so now we have to just slowly get into the part on why we are reaching out. Okay, so however, all right. However, something that very few agencies are doing is podcasting, and now it's time to just hit the final nail on the coffin. Now they understand that what we are going to pitch to them, and it's time to make it transparent to them. Okay, so however, something that very few agencies are doing is podcasting. Yeah, that's it. So this is our rewrite. We started with the observation. We made it a little more personal with this little compliment at the end of the first sentence, and then we got to the challenge part. Okay, this is the challenge part. Why what they're doing is not good enough, and how there could be a kind of challenge into the way they are doing things. And then we got to the solution part. Okay, so this is a challenge, then what's the way out of that challenge? What's the way to tackle that challenge? And it's doing podcasting. However, something that very few agencies are doing is podcasting. We helped XYZ start podcasting, and they got 7 leads within the first month. Have you considered it too? We don't want to be very pussy about the CTA. We just want to see if they are interested, and that's what we did with this statement. All right, man. This is it. If you want to compare them face to face, just look at this email, look at this, and let me know in the comments what would you rate this email on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect, 1 being totally horrible. Just let me know. And if you like this video, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know whenever I'm putting out any another email rewrite. The goal is to put out at least 2 videos a week. Everything is going to be about email rewrite, and whenever I'm not doing code email rewrites, I'm going to be dropping some really insightful ideas on how to do cold outreach perfectly. All right, fam. Bye bye. Have a nice one. See ya.